Okay, what neighborhoods do we have here today?
Belshire Estates.
Belshire. Who we have coming today to the Neighborhood and Civic Leaders Training are neighborhood leaders, civic leaders, folks who are in the city who just care about Nashville and want to learn more about how they can get better engaged and plugged into the NashvilleNext process.
I'm here this Saturday to kind of show support for what's going on. I think it's important to find out why I really got engaged in this process and the benefits that I have seen from it.
So this summer we are going to consider 3 different futures, 3 different ways that Nashville could develop out over the next 25 years. All of the futures start with the assumption of what our community plans have laid out. So with 14 different planning areas, the planning staff has spent at least a year in each of those areas doing planning work. So the 3 options, the 3 futures, includes business as usual, so thinking about us as a city developing out without any interventions, just it's kind of going the same way that it's been going the last 25 years. We've got an option called downtown with Pike, so thinking about putting a lot of growth downtown and that growth radiating out along our pikes. And then finally, we've got centers with infill, so thinking about major employment and population centers like Bellevue Mall or Hickory Hollow Mall or Metro Center, and thinking about adjacent infill, residential infill around those places. So there are 3 different futures, 3 different ways that Nashville can develop.
If it's in the plan, it's reasonable, and it was put in place, then you could point at it and say, well, it's here in the plan.
Today we want to get across the importance of being involved in this phase this summer, phase 4 in summer 2014. This phase is going to guide how we do community planning in the future, and is also going to allow us to pick the future that Nashvillians prefer, the growth pattern. So it's important that they're here to learn about how to get plugged in this summer.
It's going to be interesting, picking a future.
I think they'll be interested to kind of know that there's an overall plan for the county, and that the community plan and this bigger plan kind of work together, and that if they have any interest in getting involved, they need to do it now.
We're going to be enveloped by progress. It's going to bring a lot of change, maybe not exactly where we live, but all around us. So we're deeply concerned, but we're on the program. Our folks are thinking about it already.
I think that is very key to making it work for everybody, is everybody has a seat at the table right now.
Adapt. Sink or swim.